All right, my friends, this week on Prof and Dev Play Games, we are talking about the Starseeker Direct, which is very exciting to talk about, and then some things that we've been playing. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, welcome to episode 499 of Prof and Dev Play Games. My name is Larry. I am a professor. I play games. His name is Anthony. He is a dev. He plays games, and he makes games too. How's it going, Anthony?
It's going okay. I'm pretty exhausted from completely taking every book off the giant bookshelves behind me and then putting them back up.
Did you find any treasures that you're like, I forgot I had this?
Yes. A few.
That's so cool.
And things that I'm like, why do I have this? So I have like 5 or 6 eBay listings right now of things that I'm like, I don't care about this. Why do I have this up here? But yeah, generally it's been pretty good in that way. In one of, we had like a banker's box thing that had filing stuff in it, and we had 2. One is actually full and we use actively, and one was just like, why is this here? What's in there? Marriage license was in there. That was a thing.
Oh, there you go.
But we can consolidate into one. But at the bottom of it was like just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, like picture of me probably in middle school.
Okay.
Time frame. A picture. I don't have a date on these, but it has to be, I don't know, junior or senior year of high school at Round Table. Yeah, it's Jacob and Greg in the picture, and my Uncle Bill, much younger.
Oh. Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, I don't know what this is from, but yes.
Just hanging out, not a birthday? You weren't wearing your Round Table shirt?
No, it's not a birthday. And I don't think it's anything to do around graduation. I just can't figure out why it was this group of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I'm like, I can't put together why it's those people. Yeah, just a bunch of old pictures and miscellaneous stuff. Brother, sisters, like high school, like graduation invites and like senior pictures, things like that. And I'm like, what was at the bottom of this? Why?
It's like
but yeah, and also gave me more room to store magic cards. So that was also
I did notice. I'm like, there's a shelf there that's full of magic. That's great.
Yeah, and that's not all. That's just extra because I have a big chunk on my desk. I'm actually getting my local game store. I was like, I need storage boxes. And what they had were like the BCW, which makes a lot of storage type boxes.
Those are the ones that I have, yeah.
And they were like, they have tops that actually like lids that close. And I'm like, I don't want those. They don't fit on my shelves. I went and I showed them like, I need the 550 card boxes that have, they basically fold open. Yep. They don't have a top, but 550, I measured my shelves and I'm like, 550 is about a half inch shorter than my shelf, and I can stack them just on my shelves.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I get those? And they're like, yeah, how many do you want? I was like 20. And they're like, week and a half, 2 weeks, we'll have a bulk order for you.
That's funny.
And they're like, do we need to assemble them? I'm like, no. They're like, even better. We'll just, so I'll just get a flat, 20 and I can just put them, store them and just use them as I need them. Cause boy, do I need them.
I'm staring at mine right now. I have 3 of those.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're really good. Yep.
And it's shockingly up here for some reason hard to find.
Really?
Like, yeah, they sell out, and then like my local store gets them, but they sell out through them real fast. And they just are left with the like 2,000 card ones, which are like double row, a full lid, and I'm like, I don't need that. I don't want that, actually. Yeah. That's one of the things that will be continuing to happen. All that magic card up in that picture will be repacked into slightly longer boxes, better situated. But I need to do something because my desk is kind of also being taken over by magic cards.
Yeah, I remember when I was up there whenever I was there this summer, or when was I there? Oh no, it was like
PAX.
Packs, yeah, exactly. I was like, wow, that's a lot of Magic cards on that desk.
Yeah. Yeah, got to figure that out. I mean, I
Yeah,
like having them on my desk so that I can quickly grab them, but I don't
yeah,
need all of them right here.
right, exactly.
So, yeah, that's mostly been my weekend. How are you doing? You sound
I'm
fine.
Yeah, I feel basically fine. I was still positive this morning. So it was very faint though. And the last few days has been very dark. So I'm hoping tomorrow it'll be negative, and then I'll wait one more day and then get back to my life. It's been
Yeah.
basically 2 weeks off my life,
Yeah.
basically isolating in my bedroom for almost the entirety of those 2 weeks. So,
Ugh,
Final Fantasy Tactics feels like a lifetime ago. Let me tell you,
I'm
like
sure it does.
since then I've done so many other things. But yeah, it's I feel almost normal now.
That's good.
But yeah, it's been quite a ride. So I'm
Ugh.
reading a really good book right now. I'm really excited about that. So it's nice
Nice.
to have time to just read, I guess. But I also am playing Hades 2, which I hope we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But before we get there was a huge direct this week, and it was yours,
It
Starseeker.
was. It was our
You want
17-minute gameplay reveal, which we've put off for a few weeks.
I wonder why.
There's just other things coming out here and there. But yeah, we put up this gameplay reveal. Anyone who was at PAX or has seen the PAX demo, a big chunk of this shows effectively gameplay from the PAX demo. But really it gave Adam Brommel, our creative director, a little bit of time to talk. I think who was it? Adam, Veronica, and Liz, I think,
And
were
Liz, yeah. Mm.
the three that talked. Kind of explaining the game. And this was kind of our like big way of being like, hey, what is this game? Why is it not Astroneer 2?
Right.
Why should you not even think of it as Astroneer in that way? And we did it. We showed it in like the core loop of step 1 is like gearing up. You do shopping, craft, trade, things that you want. And then step 2, deploy to the planet. Once you hit the planet, you have like a 30-minute timer to do what you want. There has been, I've seen some sentiment. People are like, "Oh, it's timed." It's timed in a not so stressful way. The PAX demo was timed in a tighter way.
You want to get people through the line, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that makes it. And then using the PAX demo footage made it, I think, seem like there was less time than there is. But like normally playing, like we're in their office and people almost never come up close to the timer. I'm usually ready to go back to the station 5-10 minutes before the timer's up. It's a lot like a Monster Hunter hunt in that way, like they like 45-50 minutes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the timer isn't the thing that really pushes you in a Monster Hunter fight. You're gonna die or win before that timer.
And what's the point of the timer from Monster Hunter then? Is it just like to have an endpoint?
Yeah, basically. Just in case, so you can't just sit there forever.
Okay, sure.
You got to move on. And similar to us, it's just like you don't sit there forever. You're on adventure. This isn't just sit there and go idle on planets. Like no, doing planet stuff when you're down doing your expedition. Do your expedition. Come back. And then you'll do whatever kind of goals you want to on planet with either solo, with a team, with multiple teams, if you find each other on planet. And you get resources and you finish missions, things like that. And then you come back to the station to repeat step 1 of gearing up again, selling your stuff, crafting new things, unlocking new gear, talking to NPCs, whole thing. And this direct really kind of showed that. It didn't really show much of the station stuff at this point. We'll do that later. And really the station stuff that's harder to show in a video. It's like the station exists. You can run around the station, but it's really meant to be a central hub with lots of people. And that's where you're doing all your gearing up and everything.
Are you seeing more than your party? Like more people than the 4, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, I can't say, literally because I cannot say, we don't know how many total people can be on planet at once. Okay. But it's more than one squad. So squad
Okay,
is
cool.
four. It's four. You won't be coming down necessarily together. They just might be in somewhere else on the planet or on the same area you're at, and you can have like natural collisions with them. And this isn't a competitive game, so collisions actually aren't bad. It's actually ideally, if we've designed this well enough, should be a fun thing and exciting. If you come across other people, you and the other squads can like work together to finish objectives and do things together, and there's no competition for loot or anything like that. Everyone gets rewarded. So
that's cool.
This is not a game about competition or PvP or anything like that. It's about just like working together, having a good time.
It's got the vibes. It's got those chill co-op vibes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little chiller, more, I mean, co-op, but chiller than, let's say, Helldivers or
yeah, right.
Even Deep Rock Galactic is probably more action focused and intense than what we're going for. We want a level of silliness going on and just being like emergent gameplay of like, wow, all that stuff went crazy and chaos ensued, and well, that was fun.
I mean, that was the best part. That was the best part of Helldivers, is just the absolute chaos that happened.
Yeah,
all the time. So I'm looking forward to this. I forget. Can you remind me? Have you guys announced what platforms it's going to launch on?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, did our release trailer say anything?
Yeah, I can't remember. And you don't have to say. I can't remember.
I know that we're going to be. Can I? Let me just find it real quickly. Teaser. Wait. Do we say at starseeker.game? Starseeker.game. That's our website. Gameplay reveal. Actually, there we go. Yeah, on our website, coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Switch 2, and Steam.
Cool. Okay.
So awesome. There. We've officially said it. That does not mean we are launching all of those at this exact same time. We are a small team.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing Astroneer now across Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, Steam, Game Pass. Because Game Pass is different than Steam and different than Xbox. So that's a different build.
Oh, and there's like console Game Pass and PC Game Pass too.
Yep, all that stuff. So yes, it's a lot, and we do it, and we do it decently, but it's kind of hell. Oh, and then like Switch, we do Switch in all languages, which is different submission process. Oh, wow. So like North America, Europe, and Asia, submitting your build for Switch is different in all those regions.
Wow.
Yeah. Love Nintendo. Love them.
Well, there are so many fucking Switches in the wild that
there are. It's great. It's great for us. It's just it is it can be a lot. Our QA team is like badass on that stuff and getting that out. But yeah, I think we've learned our lesson of like maybe slowly ramp our way onto all the platforms. We also have help with Devolver now, so that's nice for this.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think it was Astroneer as like a PC first game.
It was. It was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Because it was in just early access for a long time on Steam. Mm-hmm. Starseeker is definitely not exclusively PC first. It's one of our mandates when we started working on it was you can only play like for internally we can only play test with controllers.
Oh, to make sure that
we can play it with keyboard and mouse, but we have to play it on controllers first.
Yeah,
and make sure it feels good on a controller. Because it's really easy to port controller to keyboard, but keyboard to controller is really hard. Except because you start adding all those button combinations that you just don't get access to on a controller.
Exactly. I always thought about Diablo, where like it felt so good on keyboard and mouse, and somehow they just made magic putting it on a controller, and like how hard that must have been.
It was a lot of work for them, especially, and they did a really good job at it because they understood that they couldn't do a 1-to-1. They really had to adapt not just the controls, but the game a bit to controller. I mean, that's when they did Diablo 3. It the expansion for Diablo 3 when they really pushed to console, and they like
Yep.
added a number of like little arcadey elements to the game. They changed the camera slightly when you're playing on console. Beyond just the controls, a lot of smart targeting for controller stuff. There's a lot behind the scenes going on there. It was impressive. But they nailed it, and they became my favorite way to play those games. I'll be honest.
Yep. It feels really good on the controller.
So hopefully Starseeker will feel really good on a controller. I mean, people already got to play our
I got to play it for 10
early
minutes or whatever
controls.
it was.
Yeah.
It felt good. I was so impressed that it was super intuitive. And I've already said this a million times on this podcast, that's not how I felt about Astroneer. So it's really cool that it feels that way for Starseeker. I was like, I get this. This makes sense. This is great.
Yeah. So yeah, this is nice to show people kind of what they're doing. We talked about planet Tephra, which is the first planet you're kind of going to. And this like gameplay reveal really showed that like, yeah, there's like we're jungles and like tons of elevation. You can swim and climb. There's water. That's not a thing that was in Astroneer. There's creatures. That wasn't an Astroneer. Just a number of things. The planet is like an Astroneer planet plus, basically. Next iteration of an Astroneer planet. And the planets, this was another big thing. If people listening care. The planets in Starseeker are handcrafted. These are not procedurally generated.
I can't remember that. That sounds great.
We are crafting these planets. Using some procedural tools to help us craft the planet to begin with, to like get us to a starting point. But then we have 2 level designers that go in and are like shaping the world basically to make good gameplay, and neat places to traverse and explore. And
a big mountain that's actually hollow in the middle where there's a huge fucking monster that you fall onto.
Yep. That wasn't our level designers. That was me.
You fucking asshole.
That was totally me. I did love doing that.
That was a great moment. Those are the kind of things I love in those kind of games where you're just like, oh, everything's going so well. Oh, everything is terrible. I just fell into this monster.
Yep. That was a fun little thing to do. But yeah, and generally, I should say, for any of the people seeing the PAX footage or in the demo from the reveal, that actually isn't. Like, a lot of the terrain and general form is in the world, but actually a lot of that gameplay is not stuff we're shipping with. That was made for PAX. And a lot of level design there where you're talking about falling on a monster, and like I crafted that big spire very by hand. Like I crafted and iterated on it over weeks to get it to be the experience that we wanted. That spire does not exist in the actual game. And it's probably best that it doesn't. It served its purpose for PAX. It doesn't really serve its purpose for the full game. But it was fun. Hollowing out spires is really fun to do, I must say. And especially when you don't tell your team that you did it, because you want to see their reaction when they play it again. And they swear at you.
Yep. I commiserate with them.
It was fun. I mean, that's why I love this job. I love doing that.
I love fucking with people.
Yeah, kind of.
That's great.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what a designer is here for. I'm here to give people experiences that they have, ideally strong yet entertaining reactions to. Like, they're having a good time, but they're having a strong reaction.
Those are the memories, because you really have to bear down and be like, okay, what tools do I have to get out of this? It's not at the same level, I guess, but like that WeGraph fight and the end of chapter 3 was like, I will never forget that. It's one of like a top tier gaming experience in my life, because you hit a wall, you hit an unexpected wall, and you're like, okay, I got to use the tools to get out of this place. How do I do it?
Yeah.
On a different scale, that's what it felt like when I fell into that fucking monster pit.
I'm glad.
Like, I was way up there, now I'm way down here.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that was exciting to show finally. I'm sure we'll have more to show over the next few months.
Well, then you ended.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, finish your thought.
No, I was saying beta signups are available as well for anyone who wants to. It's just go to Starseeker game, and I think there's a link on there to sign up for playtest. It's right at the top of the page. And when we get to betas, we will start inviting people to play.
Awesome. And then at the end of the direct, there was a little bit of a tease for another Astroneer thing, I believe.
Yeah, so coming this fall, this is the whole thing, because there are people that are like, why isn't this Astroneer? Why isn't this Astroneer 2? Because we are actually continuing to make Astroneer. And the second DLC comes out pretty sure it's, November. And it's called Megatech. And this is just for all the people that love Astroneer and love just they've moved through Astroneer. They've not necessarily seen it all, but they have bases on a bunch of planets. They have automation going, rail lines. Yeah, we're putting things in for big mega projects on planets and to build your own orbiting platform.
Oh, damn. That's cool.
Yeah, like just big things and the ability to automate resources via rockets between planets now. So you can set up mining bases on planets using the train system that can get offloaded into rockets. Then those rockets, when they're full, can be launched to your central hub, unloaded automatically into a factory that will start producing things that you want. Like that one piece, I have a design doc from 5 years ago with that.
Wow.
It was sitting in the archive. I mean, I've been on Starseeker for years now, but the automated interplanetary rockets was design doc I had written, probably about 6 months after I started.
Oh, wow.
We couldn't do it back then. Now they can.
Now it's getting implemented. That's really cool.
Yeah, I was like, holy cow. I don't know if the current team went through the archives and found that. But either way, it basically matches what I was talking about, and I was very excited to see it because it kind of bridges the final gap in the automation system of the game, and now doing that and then just giving these just like huge projects to build. So I don't know all the ones that we've actually shown off. I just know that we've shown the orbital platform, the big rocket trading, but there's a number of different mega projects that you can do per planet. It's a ton of fun. It is a paid DLC for some of it, but then there's a free update which gives you the interplanetary rockets.
Oh, that's cool.
And like one mega project to do. So it's not all paywalled. But yeah, in general, Astroneer has shifted to a DLC model, just to maintain like the cost of development for the most part. So, sure. But people still love the game, and we're not abandoning Astroneer. That game is doing great. And so we don't want people to be like, well, you guys stop doing Astroneer and just doing Starseeker, which isn't a survival crafting game. Base building game. And we're like, no, if you want the base building, survival crafting, Astroneer is right there for you. Still getting updates, still getting content. But if you want something a little different, that's where Starseeker's here for. And hopefully they can live nicely side by side.
Yeah, it feels like it'll bring in some different people too.
Yeah.
Maybe didn't play Astroneer.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the point in some ways. At least that's what we're hoping is like, we can diversify ourselves a little bit. We have more ideas than just survival craft games. So,
right.
But yeah, no, it was really good. That was nice little tease for Astroneer at the end there. But
it was exciting to see. I was glad to see something you've been working on have its own direct. That was very cool.
I know. It was
a
lot of fun.
Big league. Yeah,
I guess so.
Well, you're in the Nintendo Direct, and then you have your own Direct.
That's true. Cool. That's true. We were putting stuff together. We had a giant booth at PAX. That booth at PAX was pretty insane.
That booth was awesome. It was very cool.
Still get compliments from people about that booth.
I loved it because it was very easy to orient myself. Like, okay,
it's true. Yep, there's that big white bright thing. Okay,
I know where I am. I'm hoping and you're not gonna say anything. Don't say anything. But whatever. You say what you want to say. I know that Devolver said that they're gonna put out one game on the same release date as Grand Theft Auto 6. I hope it's yours.
Oh, I hope it's not us.
Oh my god.
I want to stay far away from that release.
Oh my
Holy
god.
cow. I do love Devolver's thing though. You can't run from us.
So funny. I wonder if they'll actually do it.
If they have enough in their catalog, they probably can.
Yeah, something small maybe.
Some like really big, good counter programming going on.
Yeah. Right, something that like people who are not into Grand Theft Auto 5 or 6 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly that type of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, there's rumors now that Grand Theft Auto is going to slip again. So.
Oh, really? I haven't heard those.
Yeah, I've seen a couple things. I don't know how much I believe, but there's been a few things going like, hey, they might slip by 3 or 4 months again.
Because they dated it for May, I thought, right?
Yeah. So they would be kind of dating for September, October instead. We'll see. They can take as much time as they want. Like, people are going to buy it whenever.
Exactly.
So we'll see. All those people games that they're released after.
Exactly.
And then they're like, oh, we got landed on directly. I'm like, yeah, it's possible. But yeah.
I mean, this year, like, I felt like everyone just like rushed to get their shit out this year once GTA moved.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
They're gone. There's a vacuum. Let's put everything out. This year has become a banger year.
Yeah.
Especially for indies, which is my little segue here to what we've been playing. I don't know if I've heard of this game. It's called Hades 2, and it's fucking incredible.
Never heard of it.
Oh my god, Anthony. I mean, I know Hades was. I think both of us had it as our game of the year in 2020.
Yeah. I
played it so much that I broke my Xbox controller. And I'm
the original Hades.
Yeah, the original Hades. Yeah,
that's same. I didn't break mine, but my thumbsticks wore off. They had no rubber left on them.
Yeah, mine too. I had a custom Xbox controller, and the rubber on the back fell off. Both thumbsticks broke or wore off. And now I'm playing it primarily on my Steam Deck, and I'm like, oh no, I can't break my Steam Deck. So we'll see. But man, it is as I've I got an early access. I played it a little bit, but didn't push the edges too much. But now in the last week, after I finished Final Fantasy Tactics and bounced to another game, which I'll talk about later, then I picked up Hades 2, and I was like, oh my god, I've probably done like 20, 25 runs. Actually, probably more than that in the past couple of days. And it's like double Hades. Like there's a down, there's an up. I assume they both go the same amount. There's like way more story coming. Like there's an insane. I'm using Aphrodite a lot. I'm using her boon to get her charm to get her boon, and I'm using a lot of Aphrodite. So I've seen Aphrodite a lot, which is awesome, great art. But there's nothing's repeated. I've talked to her like 50 times, I think, and it's just like I don't know how. It's incredible.
Didn't they said like the original Hades, like its like number of voice lines was more words than the Bible or something?
I'd believe it. Yeah.
Like Greg Kasavin shared something about it. It was ridiculous. Okay. The graph shows Hades contains a whopping original Hades had 21,000 voice lines and was 305,000 words.
Oh my god. Wow.
Zagreus had 8,500 voice lines. Hades had 1,600. But how does that compare? I think Saban like compared it to like a couple things, and it was like, oh my god. It's an absurd amount of words, and Hades 2 could double that. I don't know. They haven't put stats out for it, but
it feels like it could be, because there's more. There's like I've been playing this game for like 35, 40 hours, or whatever, and I just ran into Eris, like a new character. Like what the fuck? And obviously, running into Hades down in level 4 on the down below. I was like, oh my god. And then there was a sequence, I'm sure you've experienced this already, where you like have this little dream sequence where Hades is talking to Nyx, and then Hades realizing all are kind of under Kronos' power or whatever. But after he's done talking to Nix, he's just standing there. I'm waiting for him to move or something to happen. And I was like, oh my God, wait. And I start moving the stick. I'm like, oh, I'm controlling him. What the hell?
Yeah.
I was truly shocked.
Yeah.
There's so much more to this. There's like, all the seeds and the incantations and like what that opens up. I was able to get all the stuff that I need to go up now. I can go up if I want to without dying, but you go up the first time and you're like, you can't breathe. Your health is slowly ticking down.
Yep.
And I like the Skelemachus, who like, I feel
Skelemus.
Skelemus. Him and Odysseus are both basically like giving you tips like, oh, you went up there. Yeah. Well, you don't need to go up there forever. Just go up there and get what you need and come back or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically die. But I've gotten like really the boons. I'm synthesizing boons and getting the ones that I need that make I'm just melting bosses now.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's just like really starting to click, and like the runs are going faster and faster. And I'm consistently getting to Kronos now. And I got to him the first time and got past his first phase. And then the second phase where it like has the clock, and you have to like go to the time and like stand in that little circle so you don't die.
Yeah.
I got there and then I rushed out to go attack him, and I got hit by him and died the first time.
Yeah.
And then
again, better than my first time. My first time was I got to him. I didn't have much life. I got hit once and died. I saw him for like 5 seconds, and I was like, well, I just gotta do better. I gotta get here with more life and generally just better. Like you though, I would at a point where I can almost all runs I can get to Kronos. Still questionable if I'll beat him or not. Depending on how my build has been crafted at that point, but even bad builds, I can at least get to him now.
What's your weapon of choice?
My weapon of choice. So I have you unlocked the weapon aspects yet?
No, I was going to ask you how to do that. I don't know.
Just play more. You'll get it at some point.
Okay.
I think it's not an incantation. The cauldron. There's something there that you do that unlocks aspects. Oh no, actually you get aspects. You need to beat Kronos one time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
then you'll get pieces to like, but you do need to beat him one time.
Okay.
Then you'll get different aspects, but my favorite is axe with the aspect of Thanatos, which is a giant scythe.
Oh, shit.
And it's really, I don't remember its exact bonuses, but I've really come to enjoy the axe. It's slow, but I don't care about the slowness because what I'm doing is swinging it once, holding down, charging spin to win, and then just melting everything.
That axe was my favorite weapon until I picked up the skulls.
Skulls is fun. I've got a couple wins with the skulls, a couple wins with the axe. I've got a couple wins with I've got win with aspect of metal staff, just the basic staff. There's a pretty solid build you can put together with it, and it's just good. Based on using its special. So it's very aspect of metal, which special, so you have some range with it, and you can do a lot with that one. So I think it's shotguns if you get close. So like you can, I think you take Aphrodite. Aphrodite does that more damage when you're close?
Close, yeah, it's Aphrodite.
Yeah, you do that with Aphrodite, and then you just dash in, hold down, do your Omega special, which just does a fan of ranged attacks, but if you're close, they all just hit. So you just burn things down super fast. That one's been fun.
I started using Aphrodite with the sister knives or sister blades or whatever they're called. Where it's just up close and get the speed going and get Aphrodite's attack boost on it, and it's just like fucking melting shit.
Yeah,
and then chain lightning on that too. Oh man.
Oh yeah, definitely chain lightning. The torches, I've gotten a win or two with those.
Okay, I haven't really used those.
You need a way to recharge your magic, but as long as you do, then you can. I mean, you just become a machine gun.
Yeah,
it's really funny. Skulls are similar in that way.
Well, yeah, the skulls when you get the dataless hammer that lets you don't have to retrieve your skulls; they come back automatically. Oh, it's just like a machine gun. It's great.
Yeah, and you don't have the last weapon yet, and I won't spoil it for you.
I know what it is, but I don't have it yet. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't got a win with it, but I've done a couple runs with it, and it's insane. It's weird.
Well, my favorite weapon from Hades 1 was the boxing gloves, or the punch, the knuckles, or what the fuck they were.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that doesn't surprise me. Then you like the blades. They're kind of similar to
up close.
Up close. Yeah, it's man, really good game. I haven't beat Up yet. I've gotten to the third area of Up. Up is harder.
Yeah. It's amazing that there's an Up. Like there's like double the game. It's
double the game,
and probably more after you beat that. Who knows?
Yeah, and the areas in Up are all fairly unique.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
Mechanically unique. Like because have you done enough Up? Like you go to the city now, and you have like 8 doors to choose from. That's the first area. You're in the...
Yes, I did, because I went to a place that was locked, so I had to go to a different door. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of doors. So like you're in the city, and it's like you have to progress through it. There's effectively 5 or 6 beacons you have to destroy, and they're all behind different doors.
Oh, okay.
And there's like 6 beacons. There's like 8 or 9 doors available to you, and you're just going into these, pick and choose what you want. But once you've done 6 of them, that's all you get. So you need to pick which ones are the ones you want, and then you move to the next area, which is also very unique. I won't spoil those. I'd say the third area is similar to your a normal Hades area.
Well, I thought it was really cool how when you go down to the bottom, you're in the House of Hades, basically.
Yeah.
Or not basically. You are in the House of Hades.
You are in the House of Hades. The music's incredible, because it's all riffing off Hades 1 music there.
And some of the enemies there, like the enemies that you see at the beginning of Hades.
Yep.
But now they're at the end here, and they're stronger, and they have different moves, and it's like, this is fucking brilliant. This game is brilliant.
So good.
They've layered on so many cool references to Hades, but also layered on a whole bunch of new systems that are different. Like, it's just so different. But so similar. It's so good. I have no idea what my game of the year is going to be this year, man. There's so many.
Yeah.
So many choices.
Yeah.
Maybe Blueprint still stands out for me, but
Blueprints is definitely going to be there for me. But there's Blueprints, there's Expedition 33, Hades 2. Yep. I mean, how can I not put Final Fantasy Tactics on there? Why not? It's a game that got released this year.
Yep. I would be hard pressed not to put it there, because I played it for the first time, but I can't imagine you not having it there either. And then there's Split Fiction for me on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
And then Silk Song on top of that. And nary a AAA game on the list right now.
Yeah, the only one that might get on the list is Ghost of Yotei for me. That's about it.
And for me, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'll get to Ghost. Although I didn't think I was going to get to Ghost, because I was going to be playing Final Fantasy Tactics the rest of the year.
you
melted through that in a week. So maybe I will.
Maybe that can be a December game. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, while you're playing Metroid Prime, I'll be playing Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what else? You played something else.
You played
another tactics thing.
I did. After playing Final Fantasy Tactics, I really wanted another tactics experience. And I was on my Discord, or on the Blood God Discord, asking people what they would recommend. And they recommend all these like fucking 50-hour games. I'm like, I'm looking for a short one. I was like, what do I have that's short? Oh yeah, this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown. And I was like, there's rumors that there's going to be Magic and Ninja Turtle collaboration. I'm in a turtle mood. Let's do it. And boy, it was a short game. It was like 6.5 hours. It's put up by Strange Scaffold, who did I Am Your Beast and Click Holding, and El Paso Elsewhere, I think, was another one they did. They put up quite a few games. They kind of have like a quick cadence. Try to do like small scope projects. So this is basically a tactics game where you play as each turtle. You play as them individually, and as you move through the level, the back of the level disappears, which you can kind of use in your strategy. And then each turtle has different moves that use different amounts of energy, and then when your energy's done, your turn's over, and then the enemies move. So it's kind of like turn-based tactics like that. And really, it's a puzzle box trying to figure out how you can get through the level in 3 lives. You don't have any more lives than 3. Once you lose 3 lives, it's game over. You can land on pizzas to bring your life back, and you have some abilities that can give you some health or get some time action points back by doing different attacks. So that was really fun, but the writing was just so good. It was consistently like A tier writing. And I was like, people who wrote this get the turtles, but also like just understand what good dialogue sounds like. And then I don't know if you're going to play this game, Anthony. If you're not, I'll spoil the ending for you.
Spoil it. It's fine. Okay.
So at the end, like the turtles never come together. They're all individually throughout the city or whatever. And at the end, Baxter Stockman is the main enemy with Karai, and they're trying to put together like Shredder's armor to make Shredder. But Baxter Stockman betrays Karai at the end and turns into this, makes a Super Shredder kind of amalgam sort of construct. And the turtle's like, fuck, we can't do anything with this. We got to create our own construct. And Donatello's like, oh, there's all this science fucking jargon. He's like, we can make a construct, and they make a construct of Splinter. So the last level you're playing is Splinter, but Splinter is a collection of all of the turtles. So you have all of their powers combined in Splinter, and it's just like such a great ending where it's just Splinter taking on Shredder as the turtles, and it's just like it's so fucking cool. They really landed the story. And then just the tactics it was fun. It was like pretty simple, but there's just enough there that you really had to kind of think through it. I had to restart several times on some of the last levels. And then, 6.5 hours, I was done. I was like, that was a great experience. A+, I recommend that. It's $20. If you like turtles and you're looking for short tactics experience, like highly recommended. And that's it. That's what I played that, and I jumped into Hades 2. Oh no, I played a little bit of Trails in the Sky. I was like, okay, I see what this is. Anyway, moving on.
For me, actually, mostly I've just been continuing to play tactics. I'm in chapter 4, but I'm doing all the grinding that I want to do. Like, I'm very focused on poaching right now. So I'm
cool.
I'm capturing I'm capturing beasts, then running back and forth on the map to have them have eggs to get rarer ones so I can poach them for really good equipment. And there's a trophy for poaching 10 things that give you items you can't get in the shop. So I'm working towards that. I've got 4 carcasses that will give me really good stuff. And I just enticed and got a treant onto my team. And now I need it to get into its rarest form, because if I get treant, like whatever the rare treant is, it gives you Defenders, which is a giant knight sword that has a 50% parry chance.
Oh my god.
It's insane. It's how you can just farm Defenders.
Oh my god, this game has way more than I even knew. Jesus.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do that, and then Agrius is going to be dual wielding Defenders.
Oh my god, that's
amazing. As a holy knight with white knight. White mage.
God.
She's going to be my paladin.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just going crazy. Like, the game has an insane amount of stuff. And I am very much just in chapter 4. I'm before, the next story battle I can do is all the, sluice stuff.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's where I'm at.
I love that battle.
That battle's going to be a ton of fun. I just need to get all this other stuff before I do it, because I want to do that. And then it's off to do Cloud side quest more. Mm-hmm. Then work through it, and when Midlight Deep opens, do that. I need to learn I need someone to cast Ultima on Ramza so I can learn Ultima.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I need to Midlight Deep, there's a thing, one of the last place down there, need Ramza to be a summoner, or so that he can learn Zodiark. And that, I think, if I do that, and then if I just felt like mastering all his jobs, then I could get the trophy for having someone that has mastered every job. Ramza, I think, is the only character that can do that.
Right, because he's the only one that has
that special, who can learn Ultima. I don't think any other character can learn Ultima. So yeah, I am a sicko and seeing if maybe I want to get a platinum on this game.
Oh my god, that sounds like hundreds of hours.
It's not really.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think it's probably a few dozen hours, really, if you're just focused about it. I don't think you have to play it on Tactician. I haven't checked. I don't think you do. Since you can change difficulty at any time, I don't think you'd have to. I don't think they'd have a trophy on that. But I think you do need to get to like level 99. If you know how to sit around and throw rocks at each other, you can level up very fast. That's not going to be a problem. You can master jobs real fast that way. It's really just doing the midlight deep, and all the side, and just doing the side content. And then every job has a trophy associated with it.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Yeah. For doing like the orator, I just got that one today, which was, I think you have to entice 5 enemies onto your side successfully. Okay. Like, let's just do the stuff you would do with this job.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like master each one.
No. Like the summoner just has to you need to cast 5 unique summons throughout the game. Just, do the normal things. But I'm deep in that game. I love that game. It's amazing. It still holds up so well, even today. And I'm so happy there's such an easy way to play it now. Instead of having to go through all the emulation to get there.
Yeah, right.
And with just better quality of life features. Because the old versions are still great, but yeah, things have moved on. It's nicer to have quality of life.
Know where the side quests will take you. The little blue,
exactly.
Blue arrow thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
ability
glad they put it back up.
to see the map before you deploy.
Right.
Because it couldn't live in the PlayStation memory, you just got the grid of spaces that you could put your characters at. You had no clue what the map looked like.
Oh my god, it was just like the blue grid thing.
Yep. That was it.
Geez. Oh my god.
There's a lot of restarting maps when you're like, deploy. No, I don't want to deploy that way on this map. Okay. Reset the PlayStation. Let's go again.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad there's a way to play it easily, because I got a chance to play it for the first time. Boy, what an experience. I love that game. I've been fighting the urge to restart. I'm stick with Hades 2. Keep going.
I mean, I understand. It's really good. You can play, you can do different things. It gives you an enormous amount of systems to just experiment with.
I feel like I've always scratched the surface. And I keep thinking about my experience with it and how memorable so much of it was. It's crazy.
Yeah, and playing it again a second time or more, you start noticing other things in the story as well. There's a lot of like subtle writing throughout that once you know the story, you start noticing different pieces here and there. It's always nice. So yeah, I mean, that's when I've had time to play games. That's what I've been playing, mostly on my Steam Deck, streaming my PlayStation 5 to my Steam Deck.
Using Chucky?
Yeah, works real good. And this is the perfect game to do the streaming for, because
you don't need timing. I
can have a little latency. But the great thing is, stream from PS5 even through Chiaki to an OLED screen, it's still HDR OLED streaming on my.
Oh, that's nice.
On my Steam Deck, it looks just as good as on the giant TV. It's great. I love it.
So good.
Yeah, so that's what I've been playing. That's what I've been playing.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like we've had a full week of gaming.
Yeah, full week of making games. That's life right now.
Yep. It's I'm surprised how much gaming I've been able to do. I mean, COVID notwithstanding. Just with doc school. Like, I've been able to do all my stuff for doc school and do all my stuff for work and still have time to play games. Like, wow, this is life, man.
That's great.
Yeah, it's been good. Well, cool. Anything else for the podcast today?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, everyone, thanks for listening. If you like our podcast, please rate it on your podcast service of choice. Tell a friend. Give us a 5-star review. We will read it on the podcast. And we'll be back next week to talk about, I have no idea what's going to happen in the next week of gaming. But
Who knows?
Whatever it is, we'll come back and talk about it. All right, folks. Thanks so much. See you next week.
Later, everyone.